Coming up on this episode.
But it's worth it.
Oh yeah.
It's worth it. So this little corner is going to have a little bit of a makeover this afternoon. Here we are, getting ready, hunkering down for a real good night's rest.
Oh yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Okay, so guess what? It is pouring rain. We have literally been praying for this because the fires are so bad, and day after day after day we haven't been getting rain. So you can hear the rain. It's pouring rain, and I'm going to go outside because I have some food on the cook stove, and I don't think I ever have felt so happy to be hearing rain before.
These forest fires have officially outlived their welcome. At this latitude, the cold weather comes early, so we are already feeling the pressure to button up the inside of the tiny cabin. The goal is to not only provide warmth at night, but to also stop the smoke from migrating inside.
Is that kind of fun to pull wire like that?
Not really. It's fun to see it all work.
Yeah.
Exactly what it's called, though. It's called pulling wire.
Yeah?
Okay, unfortunately, we're going to have to clear out your corner here, honey.
Okay. We went into a little kind of recycled type thrift store just to see if we could find any cupboards at all, because we really want to have some kind of cupboard to put our media stuff in, if nothing else, just to protect it. So we found this little cupboard and another one that's not the same size. I think, is this which one is this?
This is the long, tall, skinny one.
Okay.
The other one goes above the window.
So we were thinking that we should have a cupboard there in the corner and one right over top of the window that we could put our media stuff in because it gets so dusty and dirty. So we were thinking about how we could possibly do that. And it's hard just to try and order cupboards for something that small. So we went into the store, and the woman there gets these things delivered to her for free, and then she charges the public.
These ones don't have a back.
These ones don't have a back?
No.
Uh-oh.
They just go against the wall, and the wall's your back, right?
Yeah, well, that's okay, right? We don't care. Anyways.
We're not proud.
We got 2 of these things. We got all that we wanted for $20. Can you even believe that? This is just a tiny cabin with no cupboards or anything. But I really, really wanted some kind of cupboard so that we could put our stuff in. And there it is. I just think it's perfect, honestly. I think it's perfect for what we needed.
Well, temporarily.
Well, and just for now. But for $20,
you can't really go wrong with that price.
You cannot go wrong with $20. So I'm excited about this. Is there a shelf or anything for it too?
There's one shelf.
Oh, perfect. That is absolutely ideal.
It's wrecked, eh? Water damage.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, it's temporary.
I think it had been sitting somewhere.
What do you expect for $20?
Well, yeah, beggars can't be choosers. I mean, I just think that it's ideal, though, for what we need. Just ideal. So there we go. We've got our cupboards for 20 bucks. See?
You pass me the big X screwdriver from there, please? Yeah,
This?
but I can't reach it. The big one. The big star. That might be it. Yeah. Thanks.
I thought you'd be thrilled by the $20 deal. No?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to end up probably using it in the shop or something.
Exactly. So here we go. Another wonderful element to our day.
Yeah, this was a score.
That was a score. That's not a score. That out there is not a score. It is so bad. Yikes.
Gonna look like Popeye when this is done.
And the cabin here is just like overflowing with stuff because we just got back last night, and so we were unpacking coolers and we just don't have room for everything. But that's the fun of it, is organizing it all. And then this here, that's our lovely, that has saved us. It's our mosquito netting. So it's a special, actual, like a full-on tent.
Yeah.
And that has been wonderful. You zip yourself in for the night. You hear them around your head outside.
Yeah, the only thing I would want different is for that mosquito net to actually kill the mosquitoes. That'd be good.
Yeah. But we have those amazing bug zappers that are just...
Yeah.
We charge those things up, and did they ever have a light show?
Yeah, it's pretty more remarkable.
Yeah.
It's fun to kill them.
Oh, it is.
Mass carnage everywhere.
Yeah, and the sound of it crackling and popping is just...
But it smells like burnt hair.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Like burnt carcasses everywhere.
Yeah, so we have to get rid of that. But aside from that, I mean, if they drop into Ryan's hot chocolate, he doesn't even seem to notice.
Nope, I just chew them.
Little extra protein,
Yep.
keratin, because they're all hair. Hair legs, mosquitoes, hair pipe down his mouth.
What is that thing called? Proboscis.
Yeah. And that thing goes, honey, I did not know that you were going to put this together. I just thought that we were going to measure it up and see. This is an exciting moment.
You
Man.
can't really do that. You got to put it together to get an idea.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put the door on it, but...
You're not going to put the door on it ever?
Well, not today, because you just want to see it for in terms of placement and where to put an outlet and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but the big call for me was getting a door on it so that I couldn't see in there, and the dust wouldn't be able to get our stuff. So the door is an element that I'm kind of hoping for at some point.
Well, yeah, when we put it up, for sure. But not for just placement and measurement.
Oh, you're not putting it up today? Pardon me,
I can if you want.
I thought we were talking about that. It's okay, you don't have to.
Well, yeah, it's easy enough to take down again, sure.
Oh, you're going to take it down?
Well, we have to put the walls up.
Well, at some point, yeah.
Even to insulate, we'll have to take it down.
Oh. Well, don't bother putting it up then.
I think it's a good idea because it gets our stuff off the floor.
Yeah, but not if we have to take everything out again and stuff. It's just no point.
I really don't mind, honey. I'll do it for you.
No, that's okay. I don't ever want to be a problem. I cannot wait to get that door colored beautifully, painted. I can't wait. We're going to bring back a special can of paint that I made provisions to bring this time that somehow got left off the trailer, and I'll never know how or why. I don't understand.
Look at this, eh? It's swelled up, and this margin.
Oh, dear. Well, what do you expect for $20?
That's just it.
I mean, I'm still happy about it.
I'm glad, honey.
Well, I am. I think it's fine. There we go. That was worth it. That was worth it. And the other one is 36 inches across and maybe about a foot high, which is perfect for little things to put in there to keep away from the dust. That's really my motivation, is to keep things out of the dust here.
Yeah.
And we just have so much to do. It's such an exciting time, and it was so epic. So epic. And then, ta-da!
You know, this junk.
It got a little bit hazy. It's okay, though. It is okay. We'll also remember this in our old age and just think, oh my word, remember that?
The beautiful thing is, honey, if we don't remember it, just go look on YouTube.
Well, that was the whole point of it, wasn't it? Really. That was the entire point, was to be able to always have this. And I'm so glad that we did, because we will forget if we don't see it.
I know, every now and then I'll go look at an episode and I'll just reminisce, and it'll just make me feel so happy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just to even see how far we've come, it makes me feel happy. But we have a long ways to go, which I think is even more fun, because we have unending plans, like forever, until the two of us can't even walk anymore. Well,
Lots of plans.
we have things to do.
Yeah.
So we just have the one shelf, eh? We could always make another.
Like,
Or, we can use this out in the shop at some point, and
yeah, I'm going to make nice ones with that special
with
thing.
our own, yeah. Yeah, we're going to make our own out of wood in our country. Yeah, in our country.
We
It's
need
like,
a coat of arms thing, honey.
so this is the door, and that is the shelf.
Yeah.
Do you think this is going to fit just by eyeballing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. I have a feeling it will.
This countertop is now ready for its second coat of stain. Once that's done and dried, we'll take it inside and figure out where to put it.
What we have here is a bug.
That's a big one.
And what we have here is an anti-bug solution. And that was a cooked bug, and it's now not our problem, thanks to this.
Wow, it looks like we're staring out into the ocean. There's just nothing there. I'm not used to seeing the air I breathe. This is just awful. Good thing we have our respirators.
Mountains, no peninsula. Quite shocking. We've been working really hard today on the cabin. Ryan's been working all day long, doing the electrical, and even our woods back there have smoke. Anyways, we're going to finish that on Sunday. We're going to put that window in, and we're going to put this in. It's turned out really nice. Love it. Just has to dry. There's nothing but smoke out there tonight. Here we are, getting ready, hunkering down for a real good night's rest.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Welcome to bring BC. BC. Breathe carefully. Right? Right, honey?
It's I didn't expect. Let's just say I didn't expect this. So we're thinking
It's like a blizzard.
we didn't want to die in our sleep due to I don't know. Do you know?
Oxygen.
Well, how are we going to get oxygen doing this?
Well, we're gonna have less smoke, more oxygen. So I guess that's a good thing.
You get more oxygen with these filters?
Than you would without, yeah.
Oh, so that's why we've decided to wear this to sleep.
The smoke is really bad, people. Like, it is. If we could leave now, we would, but it's just not feasible.
I don't think it's safe to leave now.
No, I don't think so either.
So. I feel like we should always just have that generator on all night to keep that internet going. I think it's reckless not to have the internet. Anyways, yikes.
I'm cutting one of 2 holes for exterior power points that I plan on installing on opposite ends of the front of the cabin. For such a small space, this little cabin is going to have a first-class electrical system. I'm installing a ton of power points.
Okay, so something fun is going to be happening. We have had very, very little space because this is a tiny cabin. This is really meant to be more of a bedroom, sheltered. And so,
Constantly evolving.
yeah, it's constantly evolving. And we just finished up the top of that countertop that we were going to put into the kitchen area, the mini kitchenette. But we started looking at it and thought, you know what, that would be a really, really nice area to do all of our media from. So a little editing center, a little place to charge all of our various things like our drone and stuff. It really does seem like it's the right space. So what may end up happening is that we go and get another countertop just like it, but make it a bit smaller for that area, that kitchenette that we've been talking about. Just a bit narrower, because it really is gorgeous and we love it. Of course, we have the issue of the window right there. And we obviously don't want to block that window. So we'll figure it out. This has gone through a few configurations today. We've moved the fridge, we moved, yeah. But that's part of the fun of all of this, is deciding how to do it.
Yeah, we try something. If it doesn't work, we change it up.
Yeah. Oh, all the things are going on the bed, I see. Well, that's okay. So I'm going to vacuum up that corner, and I'm going to be doing insulation this afternoon, making this cabin a little bit airtight. Ryan's done all the wiring. It's amazing. I am so excited. You see that little panel over there, that little box is going to be supplying our power needs.
Yeah, this is going to receive AC power from our inverter, and then we're going to feed the cabin, the bird bath, and the dock.
Wow. So how much power are we actually going to be getting there?
Quite a bit. This is a 100 amp breaker. I'll probably knock it down to like 60 amps or something. Because we need 10 for that, 10 for the dock, 40 for in here.
And by that, he's pointing
The bird bath.
to the bird bath, the incinerator toilet. Takes up quite a bit of power, doesn't it?
That takes 10 amp 240. So that's 2400 watts, which is a lot.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Oh yeah.
It's worth it. So this little corner is going to have a little bit of a makeover this afternoon. And we're going to begin with stuffing it with insulation and making it a little bit warmer and more airtight. And then we'll put poly over top of that. And then, well, we'll have to do the inside siding. What is that called?
Just doing the walls.
Then we'll have to do the walls.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start off.
The electrical plan here is going to be really great. We're going to have dedicated circuits, 3-way switches, even a 4-way switch for the overhead lights to make it super convenient. We may be off grid, but by the time I'm done, we're going to have all the comforts of a modern building.
I need to come through here and then through there.
Oh, wow.
Try to see if I can use my right angle bit. If I can use my right angle bit, then I can get through here. Let me see if I have enough battery. See, this won't fit, right?
Yeah.
So I have to drill a hole here just to fit that thing. Just the slightest bit too long. See if I can do it with this. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Sometimes the situation calls for a little creativity.
So I added a little extension here. This is a screw pilot. I had another extension in case I needed it to be longer. So I just piggybacked a bunch of extensions and was able to get it all the way through.
Wow, through 4 boards?
Through 4 boards, yeah.
Through 4 2x4s.
Well, 7 if you include these. Yeah. Okay. Not quite.
This circuit is for the other exterior outlet on the deck.
I know it doesn't sound like much, but that bag of insulation coming in is making me very happy.
The wind is blowing the smoke away.
Because I've been so worried about it not being airtight in here, and it's very cold at nights and it's very hot in the day and all of those things. That insulation is something I've really been waiting for. So we're gonna clean up some of this stuff here. This big old bag is gonna go in the corner, and I'm going to take off little pieces and stuff it into the corners. And I'm just so looking forward to getting it done. So, what kind of insulation do we have here?
It's called RockWool.
Okay, is there a reason why we chose RockWool over?
We like it because it's made from wool, right? So you don't get all the glass fibers in the air.
Yeah, because I'm always worried about getting those glass fibers in my lungs. My word, look at that. Is it really wool?
It's wool, yeah.
It is.
It's made out of wool.
Whoa. That is amazing.
Yep.
So you just take pieces that are already that size, because that's...
Yeah, some of the wall cavities are going to not fit. So they'll have to be cut. So I'll get you a razor blade.
Okay, oh boy.
I'll get you a straight edge. For example, these ones here
Those are smaller.
are smaller, but that's a 14 incher, 14 and a half inch.
Are most of them 14 inch or most of them smaller?
Most of them are 14 and a half inch, 14, but there are some little ones like these cripples here.
And you'll just have to cut them up for me.
I guess I'll cut them up for you. Okay. Huh. Okay. So we're going to put it in this cavity. This one's short. It is. Must have some cut off it. There. Okay. So we're going to put it in the cavity. You see this here? Bars like that? All you do is just split this.
You do?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Split it like that. Because this is tight, right? So you can't really do much about it. So you're going to split it.
That's why I feel like we should have
Should have what?
Done it after.
We are doing it after. Oh, you mean do the wiring after?
Yeah.
No, you can't. See? Perfect. See that?
Wow.
See?
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
And are you doing the little tiny pieces in between?
If you mean filling these gaps here,
Yep.
then yes, I will be. Because every gap has to have insulation in it.
I bet you that's going to make a difference already.
Yeah, might.
I hope it does.
Yeah, should. See that, honey?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Every little piece you get like this, you just shove in these little
You
cracks.
stuff it in. Okay. All right. Do I need to worry about my clothes?
How so?
Getting this stuff on it?
No. I'm not.
RockWool is made by heating volcanic rocks at high temperatures and then spinning the heated rocks into fine fibers. These fibers are then compressed into various forms such as rolls, bats, or boards. Neat, eh?
Okay, so guess what? It is pouring rain. We have literally been praying for this because the fires are so bad, and day after day after day we haven't been getting rain. So you can hear the rain. It's pouring rain, and I'm gonna go outside because I have some food on the cook stove, and I don't think I ever have felt so happy to be hearing rain before. It sounds wonderful. Oh, rain, rain, rain. Rain. Oh. Getting my food. Wow. This is such good news. Okay, so the insulation's done. What's the plan now?
Well, I'm going to put a ledger board about, so that the top of this thing's about 30, 31 inches, something like that. And ledger board is going to go along that wall and along here. And then we'll have one post here for a foot. And that's it.
Wow. And then we're going to have a media desk to do all of our fun things. Okay.
I'm gonna go get the wood now.
Like pretty much everything in here at this point, this ledger board is temporary. I will have to remove it to install the wall paneling.
It's coming. Ooh. You gonna be okay?
Yep.
You have your long clamp thing out of your pocket.
Yep.
Oh, we like that. You see, that was gonna be,
That's to hold it in place.
yeah. That is gorgeous. Oh my word, honey.
Oh yeah, that look nice, eh?
Oh my word. That has to be,
It has to stay there, eh?
it has to. I was thinking maybe it just wouldn't look good and then we can put it over where we initially planned. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's really nice.
I'm so happy with it.
It's really, really nice.
I am so happy with it. I cannot tell you. I think it is just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really nice. So what I have to do now is
Oh my word.
measure for
A leg, just one leg.
yeah, I'm just gonna
Can you just do a,
diagonal?
yeah, to the wall
Yeah, exactly.
rather than having, because that would be kind of annoying to have that leg sticking right there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so because we've got this tiny cabin, which is really a bedroom with a lot of stuff in it, we are trying to make sure that we utilize the space the best way possible. So our little $20 cabinet No,
This is a $10.
it's a $10 cabinet because we got 2 of them for 20. Ryan's just putting together, and we're going to move the fridge into that little corner there. So it's just a little half apartment sized fridge, but it's helpful to have. And obviously we're getting a bigger one. But for now, we're just going to put the fridge over here, and we are going to put the cupboard right there. And then this countertop, which I was so excited to have, we've used for our media station over there. And it has turned out so nice. I really, really am happy about that. So delighted. We'll have a really nice view too in a bit. We're going to take care of that old cabin, and we're going to open that up a little bit so that we can get our lake view. Just some of the underbrush type stuff. And then of course, this is the regular view. Not quite as pretty with the smoke, but the smoke is better this afternoon. That's nice.
Tape measure for me.
Okay, so today we are going to try out our new countertop Frigidaire ice machine. We are so excited about this because we're out in the wilderness. We do not have ice. So he's going to pull that sticker off the very first.
Yeah, this says danger, so I don't want a danger sticker to be on our ice machine. Ice making should be fun, it shouldn't be dangerous.
Ryan's been working all day, so he just had to take off his sweater, and now he is getting ready to put the water into the reservoir, and we're going to do that directly from our water container there. We have a fun little pump.
Okay, so the first thing you do, you open it up, you remove the ice basket, and then what you do is you add water.
Now, it may not take you quite as long to get your water into your machine. Okay, this is the neatest thing. Look at. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that we already have little bits of ice in there. That is so neat. How did that work so fast? Wow. I love this. It's so perfect for our little cabin.
Wow. It's like a little clearer.
He's putting something very special in our cabin.
That's right. Been waiting to do this for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Isn't that nice?
That is so beautiful, honey. And so together, they built a life they loved.
That's you and me.
That's right.
You and me are doing that.
Oh, that's so beautiful. And he bought me that for our anniversary this year. And I love it. I think it's really beautiful, and it's so perfect out here.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please support us by clicking the thumbs up icon on YouTube. We invite you to also subscribe and click the bell. You'll be notified when we upload new content. Please invite your friends and family to come along too. Bye for now.